Cincinnati. 2-2. Right there with a fastball. Ring him up and sit him down. Gallen's got strikeout number 1. Games behind the Brewers. There's a fastball in the corner. Gallen dots it and gets out of the inning, but the Cubs get 4, 5, and 6 to up in the Cub third. Swing and a miss. And there's for the year. Now the 3-2. Took a rip at that one. Gallen threw a beauty of a
triangle. Usually those balls have an 870 batting average, and 84% are home runs. Judge tries to hold up. He goes around.
That's his strikeout pitch. We talked about that's his dominant pitch.
Swing and a miss. Dominguez down on. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, so he gets Dominguez and right. 3-2. Swing and a miss. That's been quite the pitch for Gallen.
Gets it on how to pitch and how to get big outs.
Did he go? Yes, he did. And the pitch. Could not hold up on the pitch upstairs, and he goes down on. Swing and a miss on that pitch.
Lefties are so prone to swing at that pitch.
That's exactly what he did.
You know, kind of a cat and mouse game. You know, guys have great stuff. Randy Johnson, Pedro, Clemens. I mean, sometimes it was.
Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes for the.
Chances are they had a few homers in between those.
Probably. And there is strikeout number 12. Came back from.
You knew by the time it got to you. That's what matters. Fastball on the edge. Just the second strikeout for Gallen.
He'll tap his toe on that inside line of the batter's box and then step in the bucket down the third baseline.
There's a. Dropped the curveball.
These guys are never home.
Gallen with a change.
Nice play by Fabian down the line.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Chicago Cubs. Nico Horner, 1-2. Taken for a called third strike. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Pico Armstrong goes down.
6 home runs. Yikes.
I crumble.
Than a lot of people realize.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Gallen calls the pitch on the pitch count and goes to a fastball. How about that? 3-2 to Murphy. Runners on the move. Got him. Caught him. Caught him looking. Lines up his shots. Abe Federico is very cinematographic that way. Gilbert, who's been starting for Reno, can give them some length out of the bullpen. It's a tired bunch back there, but Gallen.
That unit.
Acuna did a lot of that. Some of the other Braves like Ozuna have followed. Called strike 3. The
Senga has stranded the bases loaded, giving up just the 1 run. Swing and a miss. Good up and in fastball by Gallen to get Winker for the first out. I thought that was like choking.
That's what I thought too.
And Vientos foul tips it. Herrera holds it for strike 3, and Gallen's got back-to-back strikes. 2-2 coming. Curveball struck him out. Zach Gallen strikes off the side in the bottom of the 4th. Woo. Impressive crew out in San Francisco with Dwayne Kuiper and John Miller and Dave Fleming. McNeil goes down on strikes. That's 6 strikeouts now for Gallen. Right there. Alonso goes down swinging, and that's the second out.
got him. Went right back to that. Alonso's at first. Right there, another fastball makes short work of Starling Marte.
It's on the pillow.
Yeah, that's
Check
nice.
in.
Or the chocolates.
Yeah. Throw that in with the clear crossbody bag.
Of the night, he had 9 pitches in the second and again in the fourth. And he strikes out Francisco Alvarez to start the fifth. He was pretty much under control for 90% of the game. He sure is looking good here tonight. Another curveball. So in a 2-2 count. And gets him to chase that knuckle curve. Baez still down there at second. Fastball's right there. Gallen rings him up with his first strikeout. Boy, Zach Gallen has it.
Make him aware inside.
And that sets you up for that. He's got that knuckle curve. Now the 2-2. Got him. Swinging. Curveball, changeup, slider.
And he was wearing him out, Nick Martini. Not so much today.
For the most part. It was a 1-0 game going into the 5th inning. This is a different story, but he gets Goodman. Look, Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Football movie. He is the quarterback as he strikes out. If you ever
3-2. Got him. Zach Gallen. Knuckle curve. It's one of the best in the game.
I just saw Bryce Harper with the Phillies. Can you take us back to that time, high school, playing baseball in Vans?
He only has 12 at-bats this year against lefties, so he's almost exclusively facing right-handed starters. 3-2. Got him!
He would get an extra day.
3-2 on Cruz. And you got your curveball, BB, on the 3-2 count. Put the slider right at the knees. He caught McCutcheon looking. Zach Gallen went right after Canarione.
No, absolutely. And when I played for him, I was hurt. I was coming back for Tommy John.
And the way somebody treats you when you're hurt tells a lot.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is as good as Gallen has looked in a long time. Allen goes fishing for the knuckle curve, one away. He's gotten so used to them that he continues to wear them on the mound. And Allen went. So tough night at the plate here for Nick Allen.
Knuckle curve. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Back to the curveball. Gallen gets his second strike.
Looking. Reds on the board, though, my friend. And even some of the outs, we are seeing a little more contact. Not there. No rain falling. Foul tip, strike 3.
That's that backup curveball that's running into barrels.
Yes, he did. Oh, and then he goes back to the fastball and blows away Maldonado out of the zone. The league is just 6 for 44 against his changeup. Back to back to put away Tatis. Right.
Whatever he thinks Gallen's going to do, knowing that Gallen's going to come back with off speed, he may look off speed.
How about that? 2 changeups and a 0-2. Yep, he went right there. They read the swing and got the swing.
Barely misses the plate. See if you can get him to chase.
Wave and a miss upstairs. Higher than high on the fast.
Round to first base on the spin move like that.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 1 away. Campusano
in those first 7. And he gets a strikeout. Here's the 3-2. And a strikeout of Hunter Goodman ends the inning, but the Rockies get it done.
0-2 on Ryan McMahon. And Gallen gets the swing and miss with a curveball. Rockies set.
2-2. Kept going softer, and he